welcome to my channel. I'm your hostess Mochi, and this is a little tutorial video. In this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to write in a straight line. So if you ever if you ever don't write in a straight line, then I know a way on how to fix that. So, for example, what if I said, hello? Do you see how it's kind of off? Here, let me show you. It's supposed to be, it's kind of off like that. And we need it to be in a straight, like a straight line. Oops. So, yeah, we kind of need our thing to be in a straight line. So that way you won't make any mistakes. So this is a real thing, and as you probably know, my birthday is on the 9th of July. But I am going to teach you guys how to write in a straight line on any note-taking app. So the first thing you're going to need is an iPad or a tablet. And the next thing you need is a stylus of your choosing. I have the Apple Pencil, USB-C, as you could probably tell. It's the Apple Pencil, USB-C, it's already charged and stuff. And you will need a note-taking app. I'm using Noteful for this example. So, yeah. So, when you are wanting to write in a straight line, you have to go to your search engine, like I use Safari, and you have to Google line paper or graph paper PDF. I'm not really sure how you guys download your stuff, but to download on a specific image on an iPad, you have to pick out the image that you want. Let me give an example. For example, you could just pick out printables and stuff, and then you can just pick out what you want. I'd prefer you guys get something that's not pitch black, maybe a gray or something, or a blue could work too. So then what you have to do is for iPad you have to hold, and you have to save. You have to click this option, save to photos, and then open another tab or go to the same tab, either or is fine, and look up background remover. You have to look up background remover, and I would prefer you use this specific remove background, www.remove.bg. This is the best free source it's the best free source to remove a background. And so then you want to click upload an image, and then for iPad it's photo library. Then click the image that you want. Click the check mark. And then sometimes it doesn't really want to work. Hang on. Okay, let's try that again. Actually, you have to go to photo library and find an image that is, find a graph or a line of paper that's black and white. That's actually as black. And as you could, I don't think you guys could see that, but you see those little squares in the background? I don't know if you could see that or not, but that means it's transparent. Then you want to click the download button, which I already downloaded this, so yeah. So the next thing you want to do is go anywhere on a blank sheet of paper. Like for me, I'm using this World of Printables 2026 calendar. And before you ask, this is not my calendar, but I am giving credit. But all credits to this calendar go to World of Printables because this is not my calendar. And if you want to get one of their printables, I'll leave a link down in the description below onto this specific calendar. Like, it's the middle of the year, so it's probably not best to get a 2026 calendar. But when it's the end of 2026 and they start like making 2027 calendars, maybe that's the best time to get your calendar. But either way, you can get it for free because it's World of Printables. Anyways, this is a blank sheet of paper, and here's something that I do recommend. If you don't don't write like this because it's gonna make your thing look sloppy. Instead, if your device supports palm rejection, then turn it on, and then you can write better. So it is recommended that you use a device that supports palm rejection, whether it's a newer iPad that supports Apple Pencil or a Samsung tablet or a Lenovo tablet, but you have to buy the Lenovo Pen Plus separately. But either way, there are apps for Android too. There are apps for Android as well, but Noteful unfortunately doesn't support Android, so you can't really get it if you only have an Android device, but it does support Apple. And if you haven't noticed, I actually have, and if you download this requires premium, but don't worry, it's a one-time purchase, this is a one-time purchase to get premium forever, and you can just save it on your Apple account and just use it for free. I mean, it's cheaper than using GoodNotes, but everybody has their preferences for note-taking apps. I just do the cheapest one I can find, which is Noteful, because it has a feature where I can just get it for free. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. So the next thing you want to do is go to a image importer. Go to something that looks like a picture. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, go to something like that. And then import your transparent lined or gridded thing, and then boom. Now you have a lined or gridded thing. Now some apps let you adjust it as needed, but I don't really do all that stuff. Hang on. So I usually just go to the corner and shrink it or expand it, and I usually like to expand it until it actually is almost touching the edges. So it's like that. And then I determine like which line I want to write on, and then just adjust the line. Now it doesn't have to be perfect, but it doesn't have to be like perfectly in the middle, but it is recommended that you kind of get it in the middle. So that means if you have to make it bigger or a little bit smaller, then you can do that. Anyways, some apps also have an option to lock your image in place. So that's what we'll be doing, and I'll have to and then just write whatever you want on the thing. Now, let me just do this off camera real quick. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna write what I think would be good for July the 11th. I will fast forward this. Okay, so I wrote my prompt, and then what you want to do is unlock this, and then if you need to, you can either cut or copy this, but you need to get rid of this. So I recommend you cut it, and then boom. So there's that. So you see how this is, well, it may not be perfect, but the trick is that the graph paper or the line paper like tricks your mind into thinking there's a line there. So that's what makes it a little bit smoother. It may not be my best handwriting, but at least it's kind of straight, sort of, kind of. I'm not really good at making perfectly straight lines, but that's kind of how I do it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, hit the like button and maybe consider subscribing to the channel. You want to see more tutorials, and if you have any questions about specific like things, if you have any questions about tech and stuff, then I don't have all the answers, but I will try to answer it as best as I can. I'll try to make a video to answer your questions as best I can. Anyways, thank you so much. Love you guys. Have a blessed day, and God bless. Bye!